Welcome to Mark's Motorsports and Farming channel. This video is another update on the race truck. So, last video I pointed out, like the chains around the bumper and lights being out, the mirrors being off, pretty much most of the basic things that need to be done got done. And now, as you can see, I do have a roof sign to work with here, and it's ready. It's just a matter of getting some painting done and putting a number on it. So yeah, that would be something I could do inside on a cooler day. And then the biggest thing that I made progress on, or the biggest progress that was made, actually two things. First being, I put a driver door bar on, which is required for the class I'm building this for, and the roll bar or roll cage, it's one of those two, is also complete for the most part. And here, you can, now that's done, you can see what I was trying to demonstrate in the last video. But technically speaking, most of these are welded onto plates, and then the plates bolted to the vehicle. But also, as I highlighted in the last video, in previous times I've tried to drill through metal that's that thick, I was not successful. So what I did instead, I mounted a square tube as close to the bottom of the bed as I can get, and I tacked it onto the side. And then I also did that back here, because normally there'd be 4 different plates, and then you just weld the rest onto those plates. So yeah, these two square bars are what I'm using as more of a substitute for the plates. And then being I had to use angle iron to help secure it onto the bed. You see it there. And then I also had to do it over there. So that made things a little unstable down there. So then I had to split up another piece, to give it a little more support, and then I welded it onto the horizontal square tube that I have here. And then I also welded it onto the vertical tube that I was installing by doing that. And then, so yeah, this is about level with where the cab is. And then the nice thing about doing it how I did it and being right up against the side of the box is that I was able to weld it onto the box as an extra form of support. in the event that this rollover setup would be needed. And then I put another horizontal pipe on top. You know, it's another thing of, you know, basically how it was, what I was told was, you know, needed as part of the setup. So I welded up there, and then again on that side. And then it came time for the slanted bar portion of it. And my original thought was to come inside a little bit onto this. Sorry about the glare from the sun or whatever there, but my original plan was to come about where my finger is, and then come back to this pipe. But yeah, I mean, I think I did a pretty good job of welding that pipe onto the two vertical pieces, but wasn't sure if I could depend on it for that type of pressure or not. But what I decided decided to do instead is to once again, you know, get these slanted pipes up against the bed, and then that allowed me, you know, to weld onto the square tubing, which I didn't have any doubt about. So I welded up here, and then I welded some down here, and then by having it against the side of the box, I once again welded it to the side of the box as an extra form of support. And yeah, I will definitely be, you know, adding some more weld to that. I just, when I did that side, I wasn't sure how to go about addressing the gap created by the pipe. But whereas this side, you know, I mostly just ran that's been in the way for kind of an obstacle to work around for a while. Didn't think it would tip over, but anyway. So, you know, what I did is I ran a bead along here, and then I went onto the square tubing, kind of inside the pipe, and then I folded in with weld and create a little more strength. So yeah, I will be doing that on this side as well, you know, and then make this side here look like where I just showed you. And like I said in previous videos, I've been, you know, looking to get that box cover moved. You know, but just, you know, I haven't been sure where to put it just yet. And then also I do a video, and then it ends up getting in the way. So yeah, here you can see once again, with the vertical beam onto the side of the box, and then I also did that with the slanted pipe as an extra form of support. And I did the best I can could to, secure this top. But yeah, there's so little room to work with on that. Yeah, that's where it's better, for that matter, that I opted to come all the way out with those components rather than welding them onto the round cross beam. Like I had talked about earlier, and that I was originally looking to do. Well, that's pretty much all I have as far as progress I made, and which worst case scenario, I'm thinking that the guy in charge of the race would let me run the way this is, but the only thing I haven't really done just yet is put studded tires on it, which I am still gonna make as much of an effort as I can to get that done in the next week or couple weeks, whatever. But well, like I said, I think once I get this roof sign painted and a number put on it, then I'll mount it. Kind of like that. I'll just tack it onto the top of the truck here, and then, or actually, you're looking at it more like that. There we go. And like I say, that is one of the more general rules for all classes. And that's just so those are keeping score and tracking laps and all that, know where you're at. And like I previously said, I probably will also put my number on the hood, to try give them a second way of knowing that it's me that they're seeing. So yeah, like I say, that's I think I can race this truck the way it is, but I am still gonna try and get tires studded and put on here yet before it's time to race. So yeah, other than putting a number on that roof sign and mounting it to the truck, that would be the only other thing I have left to do, is get the tires studded, which I have certainly found a size bolt that works for that, and it's just a matter of when I'm able to get down here and continue working on that. So with that, that's all I have right now as far as an update on this race truck build. And on a side note, as some of you might have noticed, I was able to take in a snowcross race, and I have been starting to put videos up from that. So yeah, before long, I may opt to mix and match a little bit between vehicle races and snowcross races. Depending on how things shape up. So with that, I thank you guys for watching my videos. I certainly appreciate that. Be sure to click on the like button, and if you haven't already, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And then once you're subscribed, then be sure to click on the bell, and you'll get notified whenever a new video gets posted. Be sure to follow Mark's Motorsports and Farming channel on Facebook as well. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you later.